Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. To Jordan. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Clippers have the basketball. Kawhi Leonard defended by Kevin Durant. From long range, knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Count it at the line. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 2. Patrick Beverley with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Patrick Beverley lays it in.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Irving knocks it down from mid-range. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Nets have the basketball. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant, tough matchup against George. Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Throws it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Durant. 4-3. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Nets have it. To Durant. Kevin Durant. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Leonard. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
To Leonard. Nice finish at the rim.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
To Jordan. Clippers have it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for LA, number 23, Louis Williams.
Kyrie with the run to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Here's Irving into the front court. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Fires the three. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Deep two there, won't go. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Strong finish for Paul George.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Leonard.
To number 2, Torian Prince. That's his first personal.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First try at the line, no good. And he hits the second. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets 3 pizza.
Leonard to George. For 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Shot from Hollis Jefferson, no good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George to Williams. Picked up by the Nets. Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him. To Paul George. Ah, the monster stuff. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Lets it fly from long range. To Williams. George buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Kyrie lets it go. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
George to Leonard. And look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. To Durant. Probing the defense. Durant against George. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Ah, rocking the rim.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
To Durant. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Turns and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Irving. And he knocks it down. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Stuffs it home.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Irving cleans the offensive glass to Dinwiddie. Over to the right side. Durant buries it.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
A drive by Durant, but his shot won't go. That's it for the first half. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Durant. And it's George there for the rebound. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Cruises inside for two. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Irving. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. From the painted area, won't go down. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
George, great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
No good. Oh, it looks